Good morning, I'm Andrew Blakely with CCTV 55 News. On Tuesday, a series of attacks were carried out in Bangkok, the capital of Thailand. Israel claims that the attack was backed by Iran and aimed at killing Israeli diplomatic targets. An Iranian man was carrying grenades and blew off his own legs in attempting to kill Israeli diplomats. He ended up only injuring 4 civilians. Israel's security minister said on public radio that his country would settle the score. Top U.S. military officials say that Syria is a different story than Libya. A head U.S. military official said that the revolution occurring in Syria is much different than what happened in Libya almost a year ago. The difference in the Syrian conflict is that there are Muslims fighting Muslims, making it a much more complicated situation. Many high-ranking officials say the United States does not fully understand this battle environment and should not get involved. Next is a story that has outraged countless Americans. Late last month, a 4-year-old girl from North Carolina sat down at the lunch cafeteria with a packed lunch made by her mother. An inspector who was at the school that day determined that her lunch was not healthy and confiscated it. The inspector went on to place a call to the United States Department of Agriculture, who ended up sending an agent. The official determined that her lunch, which consisted of a ham and cheese sandwich, a banana, potato chips, and apple juice, was unfit to eat. Instead of giving the girl a healthy lunch choice, they gave her some chicken nuggets from the cafeteria and forced her mother to pay for the lunch. The mother is very upset after this incident and has spoken out about the matter. An Alabama man accused of murdering his wife in Australia on their honeymoon is about to be put back on trial in Alabama. 34-year-old Gabe Watson was convicted of manslaughter and served 18 months in an Australian jail. Alabama is hoping to convict Watson on more severe grounds and give him a harsher prison sentence. To help in the case, the state of Alabama is paying several Australians to testify to a Birmingham jury. 2 of the Australians are head investigators for the city of Townsville, who have worked for years on this case and will present their evidence in the Magic City in 2 weeks. There will be more on this story in the coming weeks. In local news, according to the Cullman Times, Huntsville police are still working with several leads to locate the suspects who vandalized the local church last week. During the late night hours last Thursday and the early morning hours of Friday, vandals tore a cross off the wall, burned a Christian flag, carved messages, and wrote "Hail Satan" where the cross once stood at Center Hill Baptist Church located on County Road 747 in Huntsville. A large antique Bible was also torn, and a stained glass window had a bullet hole in it. In addition, 2 televisions, a DVD player, and 2 computer towers were stolen. Huntsville police set up a roadblock in front of the church late Friday afternoon to see if the public could offer any information into the happenings. Officers also went to several homes on the street looking for information as well. Huntsville Police Chief Bob Long estimates that a total of $16,000 in damage was done. Now to Gus Slayton with the weather.
Thank you, Andrea. Now with our CCTV 55 weather, we'll start off with a look at the national weather map today. National map showing scattered thunderstorms and rain across much of the southeast, with warmer and sunny conditions across southern Florida, mild conditions across the Carolinas, and as we head up into the northeast, some rain-snow mix possible. Nice, pleasant conditions across the Midwest with some mountain snow across the Rockies. Now let's take a look at our southeastern satellite today. Taking a look at our southeastern satellite, you can see a lot of rain and thunderstorms moving off to our southeast. That is after a cold front has pushed through our area last night and early this morning, leaving behind overcast conditions outside. We're going to take a look now at the local radar. CCTV 55 Doppler radar showing a clear sweep of the area right now. No rain in our area and we don't expect any for a while. Going to take a look at current conditions outside right now. Current conditions showing 55 degrees with overcast conditions, calm winds, a humidity of 90%, and a barometric pressure of 30.12 inches and rising. For our 5-day forecast, 66 degrees for your high today with overcast conditions this morning, giving way to some partly sunny skies this afternoon. 42 degrees for your low tonight. And on Friday, a high of 62 degrees with partly cloudy skies and a low of 44 degrees. A frontal system is going to bring us a 70% chance of rain on Saturday with a high of 55 degrees and a low of 38. Much colder when you get up on Sunday morning, with a low only around 30 degrees and a high of 51 on Sunday, with partly cloudy skies and windy conditions possible. And on Monday, a high of 59 degrees with fair skies and a low of 43 degrees. Now to Ty Tanner with sports.
Thanks, Gus. According to ESPN, the New York Knicks have won 6 straight games with Jeremy Lin, who has recorded over 20 or more points and 7 or more assists in each. In his past 3 games, he has reached the Lakers on national television at the Garden, hit a winning free throw in Minnesota, and held a winning 3 with a half second left in Toronto. According to Auburn Athletics, Auburn overcame early struggles from the field and used a big first half run along with solid foul shooting to defeat Georgia 59-51 on Wednesday in the Auburn Arena. Verez Ward scored 17 points and made all 12 free throws, while Kenny Gabriel totaled 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 blocks for the Tigers. The Tigers have a 13-12 record with a 3-8 record in the SEC. According to RollTide.com, the Alabama men's basketball team fell to 16-9 overall and 5-6 in Southeastern Conference play, with a 61-52 loss to the number 14 Florida Gators Tuesday night at the Coleman Coliseum. On the entertainment front, Whitney Houston's funeral will be held Saturday at New Hope Baptist Church in Newark, New Jersey, where Houston attended church as a child. An extensive investigation is following her mysterious death, and we can only hope that Houston will be remembered for her amazing talents and her unparalleled vocals. We send all our condolences to her family. Thank you for watching from all of us here at CCTV 55. Have a great day.